Okay, now we go to pinball Y. We've put the program in barbed wire into the pinball machine. The pinball Y picks it up in the media center. Because it's in the pinball folder, tables folder, it picks it up. So, but there's no media. Look at that. It's just blank. Wow, so is the back glass. You can't see the back glass, but it is. It's blank. So, we'll exit out of there. We'll go to Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge. We'll type in VP Forum. We'll open up VP Forum. Double click. Single click. We'll go to front, up the top. We'll go to front media backglass. See front media backglass. We'll go to wheel logos, because that's the only thing that pinball Y doesn't generate itself. So we'll go to B for barbed wire. We'll go to 3 because obviously there's lots in there. And we'll go to 4. And there's barbed wire. Now there's 3 of them. Let's get that one. That one looks nice. We'll download that. I'm already logged in, as you can see. There it is up there. Open. That's good. Okay. I'll go to this folder here and it'll tell me here it is here. So I'll copy it. Left click so it's blue. Right click. Copy. And then I'll exit out of VP Forum because I don't need VP Forum anymore for the moment. I'll right click and push paste. And there's my barbed wire. Now it's in a wheel image. It's not like the other ones I've got, but that's okay. So now I'll go to this PC. I'll go to C drive. I'll go to pinball Y. I'll go to media. I'll go to visual pinball. Now this is all your backglass images and your table images. So if I go to table images, I'll see baseball Batman. There's no barbed wire. No R, no R, no S. No bad Barocca, no barbed wire. So it's not in there. If it was and I wanted to re-edit it, I'll just delete it, and then I could do it again. But I'll go to this PC. I'll go to this PC. I'll go to pinball Y. I'll go to the media. I'll go to visual pinball. I'll go to wheel images. Now here's all my wheel images. I'll go to here. I'll drag this across to here so I can get it. Left click so it's blue on my barbed wire down here. Right click and copy. Now I'll go to wheel images. Left click so it's blue, and I'll right click so I'll paste it. So now it's in there. If I go to go to here, I'll see barbed wire there. There's barbed wire there. Next to Bad Cats. Next to Back to the Future. Before Baraka. So now I go to Pinball Y. It waits for my screen to load up because I haven't got my third screen connected. And for some reason, of course, okay. Now, see this writing here, Barbed Wire Gauntlet 1996 Biggest Mod 1.0. This has got to be all the same as name as the wheel image I just put in. So I'll exit out of here. We'll do that first. We'll go to, on my screen before, I had a table called Barbed Wire. Now this is the exact name that's on the table. So we'll left click it so it's blue. That's the table file, the VPX folder in the table folder. So we'll go to there. We could even do it from there. And go to C drive, go to Visual Pinball, go to Tables, and we could go to Barbed Wire there. There's Barbed Wire, Biggest Mod 1.0. See there? So I'll left click, so it's blue, right click, I'll go down to Rename. Now it's all highlighted, so be very careful with me mouse, and I'll go across the top of it. I'll push right click, I'll push copy, and then I'll click somewhere in the white bit over here in where it's not going to change anything. I go to this PC, I go to C drive, I go to Pinball Y, I go to Media, I go to Visual Pinball because it's Visual Pinball we're after. I'll go to Wheel Images. Now I go back to Barbed Wire and see it was just called Barbed Wire. Now that's why it wasn't picking it up. So I'll go left click so it's blue, right click, push Rename, and then push right click and paste. And see it's changed it to the whole thing. Biggest, yeah, biggest. So now when we load up Pinball Y, it'll take 2 seconds to look for me other screen, and it won't be there. And then I've got Barbed Wire, the wheel image. Nice. Okay, but I've got no artwork on the table, so I'll push E, I'll go to Operator System, I'll push 1, I'll go to Game Setup, push 1, push Edit Game Details, I'll push 1, Barbed Wire, I'll push OK. Then I'll push E again. I'll go to Operator Menu, go to Game Menu, Game Editor, go down to Match for Capture, Mark for Capture, and I'll push 1. So that's marked for capture now. So I'll push E, I'll go use my flipper buttons or my shift key. I'll push 1. I go down to batch capture. I'll push 1. I'll push proceed. I'll push games marked for batch. I'll push next. I'll push next. I view the list, and that shows me what's going to be captured. Now in this case I've only got one, and that's what I want, just the one, because I've only got one new table. Otherwise it'll erase everything and put the ones over the top of it. I don't want that. So I'll push exit, and then I'll go to flipper buttons, and I'll start my capture. Now it'll take a second or two to load up. Wait a second, I've done something wrong here. I did it anyway. Alright, so I'll do it again. Operator menu. It's recorded I'm going to have to go back out of here. I'm going to have to go into Pinball Y, into Game Pinball Y, Media, Visual Pin, Table Videos, Barbed Wire. See, I've got them in here because it just recorded them a second ago and it wasn't ready, so it didn't do that. Let's click, right click, table videos, delete. Here's my see how this picture here is of the playfield that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, so now we go back into Pinball Y. Sorry about that. Resume our positions. It'll take a second to load up, and as you can see, just my barbed wire is there, but everything else has got artwork. See? So we'll go to barbed wire, we'll push E, operator system, game setup. Now we already see down here it's got mark for batch capture, so that's good. So we'll push exit, we'll go escape again, go to operator system 1, and down with your shift key or your flipper buttons and push 1 or select games mark for batch, just the 1. As you can see, it's recording the playfield and the video is flashing all over the place now, so that's good. That's how I want it. It'll also take a 10-second photo of the playfield to put as a picture, just when you're going through fast, I think, I'm not sure. Now it should flip over to the other one and say recording back glass. You can't see the back glass here, but you can see it in a second. Give it a second. It's changing in a second. There you go. Now it's copying the back glass. Copies that for 15 seconds. Now mine's set up to do DMD, so I just have to do that manually. I do that manually by pushing both flipper buttons at the same time. My computer's lagging too much because I'm doing the recording. It's not liking it. Okay, I'm going to have to cancel it because it's all at 0 now. Manual. And there you go. And there's my wheel image, my barbed wire, and my back glass, and my playfield. Now I can start it up just by pushing one and pushing one again, but I won't. And basically that's how you do it. Dealer's choice. I've got no artwork for that. So what I do, I push E. Go to operator menu, push 1, push game setup, push edit, push enter, push escape or E on your keyboard, go to operator system, push O, 1, push 1 again for game setup, mark for batch capture, push 1. Now that's marked, but unfortunately it closed our bar. There it shows that. So if we go to here, that we just did, and go to operating system and go to game setup, we'll see it's marked for batch capture. We don't want to do it again because it was perfect the first time. So we go down and mark for batch capture, and we push 1 again, and that takes it off. So now when we go to dealer's choice, we go E, then we go to operator menu, then we go to batch capture and push 1, then we go 1, then we go mark, then we go 1, then we go 1, and we go list view list, and it's only the 1 again. So We go escape, down to begin, and away we go again. Dealer's choice comes on, and right now it's doing the playfield. It'll do the playfield for 30 seconds. I think I've got it set for 30 seconds or 45 seconds. No need for that long, but it's default 45 seconds and I've never changed it. So you go on to that one and start with the back glass. And it's not coming down, I don't know why. Oh.